Freithof. Freithof, I need to ask you about something.
No, I'm too upset for talking right now.
Freithof, please. Sophia wouldn't want you to be this way. I need your counsel.
No. No, you're right. What is it you want to ask?
Do you know about the prophecy of the chosen queen of Tamriel?
You've come to the right man. Yes. The chosen queen of Tamriel isn't written in parchment, but rather passed down by word of mouth, by elder scholars and scribes. It all comes from hearsay, mostly, and isn't officially sanctioned. Now, then let me see. When Akatosh failed to save the beast races from the persecution of men, Al-Esh cursed the land. Tamriel would never have peace and prosperity until all her children were returned to her.
You mean the Minotaur, right?
The Minotaur have been extinct for centuries. Even if there were credence in the fable, there would be peace already. You could have thought so before all that has come to pass recently. But yet again, we are locked in perpetual struggle, as you can see.
What if I told you I was in the presence of the last surviving Minotaur?
What? That's impossible.
His name was Lord Morbel Hartza, the last living Minotaur. I was trapped with him in a labyrinth underneath the citadel.
What came to pass? How?
He told me of the prophecy of Al-Esh and begged me to release him.
So you slew him?
It was the only way for both of us to be free, but he said his death would signal the coming of the chosen queen.
So you think Rigmor is the chosen queen?
It sounds all so contrived, I know, but there's too many coincidences for it not to be.
Well, she is certainly poised for greatness, especially with her royal bloodline.
Also Azura's protection, Boethia's interference, other weird shit on Lost Islands. I need answers.
Daedra have a talent for playing with people's minds and lives. Why do you think this ties into the prophecy?
It's not just the Daedra, but also divine intervention, Freithof. This
Al-Esh, mother of all mortals. Another name for Alessia. It was she cursed the land.
Now do you see why I think Rigmor could be the chosen one?
Not chosen one, my friend. That is something completely different.
How do you mean?
The Alessian prophecy speaks of the chosen queen of Tamriel, and Rigmor could indeed be her. It would explain the keen interest by Daedra, and gods even, ever since she was born. And her bloodline to a royal dynasty helps make that theory credible. But the Chosen One, as written in the Elder Scrolls, is half-beast. So I am afraid that Rigmor is not the Chosen One. In fact, when you put two and two together, you should now begin to see your own destiny entwined with that of Rigmor.
What the hell are you trying to say, Freithof?
The Queen, chosen to deliver the One, a child of royal blood, and dragon child.
This is absurd.
May I interject and ask you a very personal question?
Go ahead, Freithof. I've come this far. Ask me anything.
I have noticed Rigmor is very fond of you. Have you two had relations?
The odd audacity. Yeah, we've been fucking.
Freithof, you are treading a very fine line here.
The last Dragonborn. A half-beast, half-human. The Minotaur Lord spared you because that too is in the prophecy, isn't it? That only a half-beast brother could release the curse.
Do you now see why I had to ask you about all this?
You love Rigmor, don't you? It's all right. I have no qualms about you and she being as one. I assure you of my confidentiality and trust in this matter.
I love Rigmor with all my heart.
That, my friend, is all too obvious. Most ignore it as a fad, but I see through it as through a clear crystal glass. There's nothing more I would like than to see Rigmor happy. Even Sigun is not, how shall we say it, too uncomfortable with the notion of you being together.
Sigun would be okay with us as a couple?
Sigun thinks the world of you. How could she not, after everything you have done for her and Rigmor? Know this, if you asked for her blessing, I am sure it would be forthcoming. But my friend, there comes with it a heavy price.
What do you mean?
You could never marry her. Well, actually you could. On the surface it would appear normal. Already your titles allow it. But you could never have children, unfortunately.
Why?
Bearing a dragon child would... Rigmor would be destined to die in childbirth.
So the chosen queen of Tamriel isn't a prophecy for good at all, but a curse?
Her body a vessel to be discarded, sacrificed for the whim of the gods, bearing them their chosen one.
And am I the fool, the catalyst, the seed to be discarded also?
You could put it that way.
The killer who would go on to kill the very one he loved the most.
It's almost as if the cruelty of the gods knows no bounds.
There must be a way, Freithof. There must...
Apart from Alessia, every woman who ever tried to bring into the world a half-human, half-beast child has perished. None has ever survived, not even your... Forgive me, I have spoken too much already. I am so sorry, Dragonborn, truly I am. However, I must retire. It's been a very long day. Maybe you should try finding solace at the cathedral. Ask the priest within about what we've spoken of. It may help you find what you're looking for.
When your strength fails you, trust in the Nine. I sense you carry a heavy burden, my son. Let Lord Akatos help carry the load, if only for a short while.
I am looking for answers.
The light will always find a way into every aspect of the dark. Tell me, what is troubling you, my child? Speak freely, as this is a place of sanctuary, a house of truth.
Someone close to me might be in danger. Someone I have always protected and guarded.
Now you fear that you might be the one who places them in danger.
Her firstborn will be her last, a half-beast.
That's not entirely true. Being Dragonborn does not make you half-beasts. Becoming Dragonborn is a gift bestowed from Akatosh, not a divine birthright. As I understand it, there has never been a dragon child born to a mortal, where I assume the gift of Akatosh is already bestowed from divine lineage.
How can I be sure it would not kill her?
How can you be sure it would not save her?
My mother's love for me did not save her.
Your mother's love is with you always. She looks down upon you from the heavens and is pleased with her son. All you have to do is look to her and ask what it is you want, and it shall be so.
Everything points to a destiny not of our choosing with no way out.
A weary traveler carries a heavy burden and comes upon a fork in the road. There are many untrodden paths, but they can only choose one. They know not where the paths lead, but they will arrive at the same destination.
What are you trying to tell me?
There is always a way out. This is a hallowed place, and the Divines are listening. Ask them what it is you wish for, in the hope that it shall be forthcoming.
All I ask is that no harm comes to her.
Mother and child shall be blessed. Go forth and fulfill your destiny, knowing that you, too, are blessed also.
But you said yourself, no mortal has ever given birth to a dragon child.
Have faith and trust in the Nine. She will need to know the truth. Both of you must decide as one. If your love for each other is true, and the bond between you unbreakable, anything is possible.
Father, why am I bestowed with the heaviest of burdens?
When you carry the load of others as well as your own, the Nine shall help carry your burden. Be reassured that they look upon you always, and are proud of their son, and are well pleased.
Well met. How can I help you? Are you looking for counsel?
Thank you, Father. But I have just spoken to the other priest.
What other priest? It's only me here.
The snow blankets itself around us. The bitter wind chills me with one gust. Blood stains red. Those that hurt me, dead. The Dragonborn, my guardian and protector, my one anchor, the one who was always there, the dragon and the bear. Woe to those who cross the dragon's eyes, suffer and die. Shadow and the hunt lie within. Only I see what lies within. Calloused hands gently hold, kind whispers amongst the cold. Beneath the dirt, to the divines I thank thee above, for this is love.
Well, for some reason I can't turn the damn page. But okay. I'm hearing some shit behind the door. But in Dragonborn fashion, I'm gonna check before.
Lost!
I am right. There is someone there. Open the door. Get in if you're getting in.
Rigmore.
Hey,
I thought you were catching up with Sorella.
aw, she fell asleep. Bless her little heart. Grom and Tiny are watching her. I wanted to come see you.
Come on in.
You got my poem. Do you like it?
Rigmore, I love it. This is the one about me and Mr. Bear, isn't it?
I wrote this after what you said the other day. And I want you to know that I will never doubt you again.
You were in a dark place, and I meant everything I said.
Dragonborn, you still love me, don't you?
Of course. Why do you ask?
I know I am so annoying and I keep asking you and telling you, but since Bobby betrayed me and called me all those things, and because of my nature I need to be constantly reassured, don't ask me why, I can't even explain it myself.
Rigmore, yes, I still love you. I have never stopped loving you.
I'm sorry.
Say sorry one more time and we're gonna have serious problems.
Dragonborn, there's something else.
Uh-oh.
Don't be angry with me.
What is it? Come on, spit it out.
I want to see Bobby.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I need to know why. It's been playing on my mind, and I need to end this. I trusted him. I even thought I loved him. I know it's not what you want to hear, but I need to hear it for myself. I hope you understand. Will you come with me?
I'll never understand what goes on in that head of yours most of the time, but I'll come with you.
Thank you.
Rigmore, there's also something we need to talk about.
What? What is it?
Let's get this Bobby thing out of the way first.
Okay.
So that's with free off, but yeah, let's stay. Oh. Stays here. Carice and Malasam. Then who stays here? No one. Wait, oh, let me check the other room first. Isn't this where we came from? Off of like the sewers? No. Yes? No. Yes. Oh, going in the wrong direction. What was it?